can watch. Let's go ahead and just save this again. Alright, here we go. I mean, I've been trying to decently optimize it, yeah, and it's... I've gone from Amphitheater to Ridley Dead in 7 hours today. What's up, Mad Peter? You just witnessed one of very few damage boosts. That might actually be the only damage boost that I ever do. I probably won't do any in the escape. Ah, yes, I could do the Zebskip deboost, you're right. Okay, so there's probably like 2 deboosts I do in the whole task. What's up, EOD Tex? How's it going? My God. There's so many, dude. I've had so many today. The Bomb Chorizo door value, I needed to know it when I was trying to do the Bomb Chorizo skip. In the Bomb Chorizo room, it oscillates between 1 and 2. When you pick up bombs, you need it to be on 2. If it's on 1, then you can't do the skip. Basically, essentially it's just saying how many frames you have to do the skip. Like it's just some weird number for like every other room, and I just haven't taken it off since I did the BT skip. I just left it there, but basically you see for every other room it's just gonna like go count down or what something. But in Bomb Teresa's room it goes between 1 and 2. Is it possible to any boss skip? I don't know what you mean, Sylves. Like, check it out. It'll go 1 and 2 really fast. And then it ended on 2 right there. Is it possible to do any boss skip? No. Like, real time? You can't do BT skip real time on an NTSC copy of the game. You can do it on PAL, but not NTSC. No, well, I mean, you can skip every boss in the whole game. You don't have to fight any bosses ever if you know the right glitches and stuff, but can you guys still hear the game okay over my voice? Okay, good. I'm like really happy with this. Like there are some parts where it's like obvious like that I didn't like Parlor 1 both climbs I'm a little bit sad about, but other than that, like there's really mostly everything I'm like very happy with, and I could say that it's like 99% my best work. I noticed well after I had gone into Lower North, like the other day, I noticed that pre-wave, I like didn't have any inputs held for like the very first frame I entered the room, and I didn't notice that I didn't do that, and I lost all my speed. If you're like only like half paying attention, you're not gonna notice, but it's a little bit sad because it's like a obvious time loss, which is really dumb, but. You can't skip Botwoon without doing out of bounds. I would have, but there was RNG that I had already manipulated. But I mean, I'll just put it in my notes. When I like finally finish this, I'll just like put in like all the places where I could save time in the notes like people do with TASs normally. Ice clip Botwoons. Oh, that's true, huh? Yeah, you could. Because I mean, you're going through the door shell, which would open anyway. The different frame counter counts later to mean that everything is different. Yeah, basically. Anything that, basically, if you have tasked and then you want to go back and fix something, if you've done something that's RNG dependent, like a drop, or like an enemy that spawns depending on when you enter the screen or whatever, all of that is going to be changed, so you'd have to go back and fix that as well. So. Yeah, but this is one that, like... Right. So you're not... You manipulated the drop, but it wasn't a time change. Like, this would be an obvious time change, because I slowed down. So I'd obviously be maintaining my speed through the room, so I would be an automatic less... I'd be automatically at less time for the whole rest of the thing. Like, if I went back and fixed it, I'd have to, like, habitually slow myself down in the rest of the room, which would be stupid. And I'm kind of SOL at this point. I've already tasked so far. Past it. It's a little disappointing that I didn't notice it, but it's not really something you notice unless you're really paying attention. Like, when you're going frame by frame, you don't really notice it. If I had looked at my speed value, I would have seen, oh, that's weird, but... Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's pointless. We were just talking about a point where I lost all my speed and I didn't notice. And then I kept on going, and I couldn't go back and fix it without having to, like, fix a bunch of other things. Like, I entered pre-wave and, like, wasn't holding forward for one frame, and I didn't notice until I was watching the task earlier, like, yesterday. I mean, it's not a huge deal, it's just a little bit disappointing because it's, like, such a blatant, like, loss of time that shouldn't have happened, but, you know, mistakes happen, so it's okay. Yeah. It's okay, though. I mean, I'm still really pleased with how this is, like, with the whole TAS overall. Like, I'm very pleased. And a lot of people have said they think it's really awesome as well, so that makes me happy. I just want people to think it's cool. That's basically all I want. I just want people to say, dude, that's really awesome. Because so much of it I have to make up myself. Because of no damage strats. Like, so many of the rooms take damage. So having to figure out ways around it I think is really fun and really awesome. So it's just like a lot of my own stuff. Thanks, Oates. That means quite a bit. I appreciate that. What, my TAS? No. They don't? Wait, why would you be playing it on console anyway? People were complaining about SGDQ, that a few tests run on emulators. Oh, why were people complaining about that? That doesn't make any sense. Is it because the console doesn't have like a constant frame rate? It's not consistent, so it'll get like desynced or something? Yeah, exactly. That's dumb. I love when I'm falling down this platform here. I think it's funny. Meow, 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 meow. I also think this grab right here is really awesome. How I don't land on the platform, but I still grab the boots. Well, my question is how... Cleaning the walls, I love that. Yeah. But how is it played on a console anyway? That's my question. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That shot to kill that guy actually took way longer than you might think. Also, that bounce ball there was really, really hard. Yo, that'd be sick, man, Peter. I know people have done that already. I can't give you a name. I don't remember. But Zost and Andy both have that, where they display their actual game controller inputs on the screen. They don't do it all the time. Zost doesn't anymore, at least. But I know Andy does. I don't... You could ask him for the name of the guy. If you needed like help with it or something, or you could just ask Total, because apparently Total knows and has done every single thing in the universe. Yeah, right there, you see? I lost a little bit of... I guess it wasn't pre-wave, it was just that room. The pre-wave, I lost just a... I slowed down just for just a split second. You can barely even notice. That's also a bad item grab. Yeah, no, exactly. It's RNG manipulation for later. For my Ridley drops. Yo, check this out. Check it out, 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 check it out. Hey, when you gonna RTA that, Oats? It's hard. It took me a while to get it. It actually hung... I was hung up on it for a few days. Now that I think about it, I think keeping the blue suit for that last pillar instead of using a bomb is probably faster. It just felt so slow when I was going frame by frame. It felt so slow. I probably should have jumped off those first platforms that looked really slow, just like running and falling off. I could not for the life of me get a CWJ right there. It just wasn't gonna happen. I was really sad about it. I think that room is really sick, doing those CWJs and then the diagonal shot. Oh, you do? Thank you. Thanks, Wallaby. Well, that's what we got, folks. Oh, man. That Ridley, I lost only a handful of frames. There were only a few times where I lost frames. All the times where I turned around, I managed to only have one frame where the charge wasn't working, where I was holding a charge. And then there were like 2 or 3 times where I couldn't shoot my charge shot right as it was charged. So I lost a few frames there. But anyway, yeah, thank you